In this video, we are going to be completely changing up my entire team inside of Anime Fighters because in the latest update, the two brand new divines are way stronger than any of the other divines in the game. And they're only going to be getting stronger. So I'm going to be re-rolling traits on all of my units and essentially be completely trashing my team setup because I'm going to have basically no DPS by the end of this video. But if you do enjoy this video, please consider dropping a like and subscribing. It would really mean the world to me. We are getting very close to 50,000 subscribers. And we are a solid 950,000 subs away from 1 million, which is also kind of cool. But let's go ahead and get started because we have a lot of things to do in this video. And we are back. It has been a little bit since the last video. And that is because it took until just now, as a time of recording, for this Limitless to be done. Because I wasn't able to be in for like a day or two, so I was a little bit slower on this. We finally have the best divine in the game as a limit breaker light speed unit, so we will spin for the second light speed in a little bit. But look at that, 4.5Z. It has like no levels though right now, so it's really weak. But I have been doing a lot of opening. I'll show you what I've got in a second, but look at this. 10 hours left until this Time Lord is done cloning. Which is going to be much less time because I have a really high time boost right now, 11 times. So it's like less than an hour until this is actually done. But I did do a bunch of summoning. We're up to a total of 121 million summons. So lots of summons so far. 23 million on the newest egg. And I've gotten decently lucky. Look at this. If I type in Divine, I now have another 3 of the best. And I actually managed to get a third of the second best. So in the exact same amount of time, I managed to open 6 of this one and 3 of this one. So I'm guessing my luck for the Reens are really bad. But because we have 3 of each, we can actually turn them into Limitless units. So let's go ahead and make all of the Divines into Shinies, and hopefully they'll work. It's a 99% chance they work, so hopefully they all work. Okay, there we go. First one succeeded. Second one succeeded. Same with the third one. And also the Reen. There we go. So we have all of those now. Now, I could go ahead and stick them into the machine, but before I do that, I do have 2.5 thousand rolls. So there is some things that I want to spin for real quick. And the reason I'm not putting them in just yet is in case I get lucky really fast, I have more rolls, I want to go ahead and do the rolls now on these units. But the first thing I want to roll is I do want to re-roll my Darab. Now, you are looking at God Monster and like, why would I want to re-roll that? The reason why is because I want to turn this into a double general unit. Because all of these new units are getting so strong and they'll be adding more later, like every single week. They'll probably be adding, maybe not divines, but they will be adding new units every single week. And as you can see, the damage is much lower than either one of the 2 new divines. So I want to go ahead and I want to turn this one into a double general. So that way I can always have it on my team. Same with these double generals instead of slayers. Because that 60% damage buff is so worth it. Plus, I also want to clone this one specifically to make 2 double generals on the Darabs before the event ends. So let's go ahead. Let's spin for general and light speed. I'm only selecting light speed in case I get it, but I'm not keeping them because like these aren't damage units. I'm not going to spend the rerolls trying to make a double light speed. So let's hopefully get lucky and get ourselves some generals fast because I would like to do a lot of spinning on the limitless one. See if I can get double light speed on that. There we go. First general. Okay, let's go ahead and respin the other trait now. And there we go, got the other one. That took about, I think like 650 rerolls. I'm not too sure, but that definitely was worth it. So double general. I'm actually completely killing my team damage though, because I'm turning all my high DPS units currently into double generals in anticipation for all the new units. Because I'm not really needing damage right now. I'm not running like a lot of time trials. If anything, I'm running them with my Draconic team, which I'm not touching. That's staying as it is. But our team is doing quite well. I have a total of 5 double generals right now. And I'm going to be getting a 6th, hopefully, depending on how well the clone machine works. I have another 7 hours, which is like less than an hour, actually. So that's good. Now that we've done that, go ahead and spin on the second slot on the Divine and see if I can get a double light speed. And the reason I'm not just spinning on like my other units instead is because I'd rather get a double light speed than 2 units with light speed and like some garbage trait. So I'm going to dump all my rerolls into this, and if I end up using all of them, and I don't get it, or I do end up getting it, either way, I'll spend the rest of the rerolls on another unit and try to get light speed on them too. Okay, and there's the shutdown I was talking about. I haven't seen this before though. Pretty cool shutdown menu. Well, I'm guessing back to spinning. Hey, let's go. Get light speed. That's a double light speed with 500 rerolls left. That isn't bad, actually. I think I did like 1.3k to get that one. That's pretty lucky, actually. So there we go, a double light speed on this divine. Let me go ahead and head over to Destiny Island real quick, because I haven't done this yet. But there is one last thing you can do with the unit after you limitless it, and that is you can double the levels up to 20. It does cost a lot of fruit, though, and that's fine, though, because we have, like, unlimited of that. But there we go. Upgrade you, and now you are dealing 9.6Z every single hit. That is amazing. You are very low level, too. Let's go ahead and stick you into a machine, and let's go ahead and start leveling you up. It won't level up quite fast, but it will still take me quite a while to actually get max level. So while we have that rolling, let's go ahead. Is this done yet? Okay, you'll be done in like 26 minutes. I'm guessing while we're here, let's go ahead and spin these 500 rolls on one of the Dizos. And I'm guessing we're only going to roll for light speed because I don't want to turn this one to double general. And if anything, if I don't get anything, I'll just roll for the other secret traits after this event's gone. Oh my god, we got light speed and 120 more rolls. Are you kidding me? I can't even really do anything with the second trait yet because it doesn't have limitless yet. Awesome. I'm guessing let's spin on the Arene too while we're at it. I have nothing else to spin on right now anyway, so we might as well. And we didn't get anything there. Well, this is almost done, so let's go ahead and just to get these going as soon as possible. Let's start making this one into a limitless. So all three of these in here. And there we go. That's going to be done eventually. I'll be in game to actually utilize the time boost. That'll be done sooner than 10 days by far. Probably around like 1 or 2 days, if anything. And let's go ahead and just start making this unit. So that will be running also because I can't do any more trait rerolls right now. And this is going to be done in about 10 minutes. Let's go ahead and wait for that. And there we go. It's done. Let's go ahead and withdraw that. So now we should have 2 of those units, right? Yeah, we do. We have 2 Chief Mays with double Time Lord. That is going onto this team. Look at that. So now we're up to 11.4. So we went up by 0.4 with that unit. That's funny. The minute increase, but it's still worth it. But there we go. Stick you in the machine. There we go. So now that we've done that, let's go ahead and let's see what we're going to clone next. The one I want to clone is this unit. How long is it going to take, though? 356 hours. Okay. Which if I were to use the half cost thing, where I spend Robux to decrease the time, will take 178 hours. And if I'm in game with like an 11 times time boost, which I will be because I don't AFK with a luck team. I'll explain why in a second. But I stopped AFKing with a luck team and started using my lightspeed team to AFK. So that'll take 16 hours, which isn't that long actually. So yeah, we'll go ahead and clone this unit and we'll spend the money for the half time to clone skip. So now it's going to take 7 days and 10 hours, which isn't that long when you have that boost. Less than a day. So perfect. So that's going to be our last general units. I'm no longer going to spin for those. I think all the spins I'm going to do now is going to be on light speed on like this Dizo. I think that is the only thing I'm going to spin on now. Look at that. 409 already. Nice. So if I AFK with my current team and also the other double Time Lord, it's going to take me 21 hours to get that unit. It's only 11x, so I'm in the time chamber. But I prefer to AFK opening to try to get more divines. But let's go ahead while we wait for all of these. I'm going to do a little bit more summoning. Just doing these max opens because look how fast it is. It's every like 4 or 5 seconds for a 2000 max open with 24 luck too, which is quite nice. Ooh, there is this though, the impossible time trial. I've never actually run this before. Like I've never been in here. But like, I don't know if I can do that well considering my entire team setup, unless I take stuff out of the incubator, is literally just support units and a chief maid with double Time Lord. That is my team setup right now. Well, I do a decent amount of damage with that one unit alone. My lord, that is actually impressive that my one Time Lord is doing quite well for itself. I'm guessing we can go ahead and test. You're not maxed yet, but you're getting close. Let's see. You're the best one. Equip you. Then I'll go ahead and get rid of you. There we go. Okay, there is the team. As of right now. Like I said, I'm completely ruining my team this video with all the trait rerolling. Not bad though. Look at that. We're getting quite a bit of money too from this. Let's see how far we can make it with our scuffed team. Okay, we can almost make it to room 10. We lost on room 9 there, probably because I went after a chest. but not too bad. We're quite strong now, even with my scuffed team. Well, let's go back to leveling all these units up and then do some AFKing. Speaking of, I said earlier that I wasn't really using my luck team, and that is because for some reason, every single divine that I've picked up, except for my first one from this update, I've gotten with like less than 30 luck. Like I AFK'd overnight with like 31 luck for like hours of luck, big full team, everything. Like 31 luck, and I got 0 divines. Then I start today AFKing with like 27 luck because I was AFKing with my Time Lord team and all that. And I end up picking up like 5 divines. So I'm not too sure what that says about this game, but I would advise not going above 30 unless you can like really go above it. So I just use like my luck artifact and like my base luck and also these luck boosts too. Because from running 2 of the 3 rounds that are available that actually dropped quite a bit of shards, I can afford another 16 of those. So not too bad. I'm trying to get a lot of these for opening overnight mainly because I don't have much luck left over. I have 33 minutes that I'm out. And we are back. And Roblox actually went down last night, so that means I did miss out on a little bit of AFK time, so we're still a day and 7 hours away from the Dara, which is about, at the current rates outside the time chamber, is like 3.6 hours. I still have quite a bit until I can get the Darab. But because Roblox did go down, the developers of this game have decided to extend the summer event by at least 1 more day. Same with the weekend event. I see people talking about extending for longer, but I'm not too sure. Either way, that's great because it gives me more time to do stuff with all these units, including maybe cloning a 3rd double light speed. I think that'd be kind of cool. But let's go ahead and withdraw these units because both of these are maxed out. This one is still 7 levels away. I don't know when it's going to be done. All I know is that currently it's going to take 5.5 hours with all the time boost for it to get 1 more level. So I am contemplating re-rolling one of the protagonists. So let me know what you think about that. I don't think double protagonist is even slightly reasonable anymore unless they like buff how many levels we get per update, because they did give us a lot of levels this update, but I don't think enough for me to get a 440 unit. Because it is still weaker than this guy. He's maxed out. But look at that. 3.5Y. You're sitting at 2.1Y. But you are also, even though you're like 1.4Y below, you're 10 levels lower too. So this unit is still technically stronger overall. I'm not going to re-roll either one of these. And then most of our rest of our team's done too. I even have the maxed out maids that don't even hit a Y yet. Because the Time Lord just sucks for damage. At least raw damage. Let's see, I have to remake my divine teams. Let me go ahead and remake that. And this would be our team currently. I'm gonna say, let's go and take this out so we can look at it too. And now we can also, for the first time ever, remove one of the double leader 3s. You are gone. Goodbye. There we go. This is currently our team as of right now. Let's see. So that is having us sit at 25.5Y DPC. That is a lot of stats. I just missed the impossible. Dang, I would have run that just to see. But look at our team, the 5 buff units, 4 of which are double generals, and this one is a double leader 3, which will be removed once I get my other double generals. The ultimate goal is I'm going to have 4 double generals, all 4 of which are going to be divine. We'll have that little bit of an extra damage boost compared to like these units. They're not maxed out, but even then they have like no damage. And then like the rest of my team, I guess I'll end up replacing these chief maids too, will be replaced with this unit several times. And also some of our other new units. I'm not even really sure. It would have been nice to try to get like these with like light speed, but I'm currently kind of poor on rerolls. And I also, because I opened overnight, I managed to get 2 more divines. I got 2 more of the Reens. So like I'm telling you, I mean, I AFK'd with, I think it was like actually 19 luck because I did swap over to a time artifact to speed everything else up. Which I think, yeah, I can swap out to a luck artifact now, or the drop boost one. But with like 19 luck, I got more divines overnight than when I AFK'd with 30. So I think going past like 30, because I was at like 31 or something, going past 30 is not worth it. Do not go past 30. Because like all of my divines, except for like 1 Reen, I've picked up with like 1927 luck. So that's the range you want to get divines. Of course, I am doing lots and lots of opening, though, so that could also be helping. Well, then, I completed the dungeon, and I got 3 clone tokens from, like, 2 chests. So that's on the final chest room. That's awesome. Now, I do technically have to wait another 22 hours and 40 minutes, but lucky for me, There is a code. Hopefully it still works. It does. There we go. That reset my dungeon. It also gave me 2. Oh, I'm definitely using that on my ult then. Awesome. Okay, let's run another dungeon. I want to get more things. I have my drop artifact on. We must run all the dungeons. And there you go. After running all of those rounds, we are now at 3.3 thousand summer passives. And then I have 18 clone tokens, which I still don't know what to use for. Do you think I have enough time to clone 18 of this guy? I might have enough time. Does this code still work? Oh my gosh, it does. I now have 5 of these. I have 5 avatar coins. Well, I'm guessing I'm gonna do the thing I want to do, and I was hoping to get some from that raid, but I want to specifically make this character an avatar, and the reason why is because this is one of the best ones in the game, which is ironic because it is also just one of the best, period. Go unlock it. Let's select you. And let's go ahead and make Reen into a skin. So there we go. Now we have Reen, which gives me 0.3 luck and then 0.25x time. So I'm going to equip that. Now I have that bonus, which is really, really good. But also, I can actually transform into the skin and like turn into the avatar, which is also kind of neat. I wish the avatars like looked higher quality. Maybe they'll go in and like revamp all the avatars later. Because I think the only one that's like worth transforming into is like Kaido, which I don't even have. But awesome, now that we have that, that is pretty awesome. So that's a really good bonus. The only other ones that I like really want would be Daizo, because Daizo does have the highest drop rate of any of the avatars. And then I also want to make Vegetable into an avatar too, because he has the highest damage currently. It's 75%. And I think those are the only 3 that are actually worth having. Except for maybe like Chief Maid, which does give 35% more experience, but I think the time boost is better overall. And there we go, like an hour or 2 later of AFKing, and the double general clone is now done. So I'm now officially an owner of 2 Darabs that are limitless and double generaled. Awesome. Those will permanently be on my team, which is so worth it. Now the question is what is my team now? Let's remake my entire team. And what do I even replace here? We currently have 6 double generals. That's a bit too many. Yo, this is 22Y. If I go ahead and just replace you with you, that goes with 27.6Y, so that's the highest. So what if I replace you with a double general, the weakest one? That is stronger, 28.5Y. And you know what? Just for the fun of it, what if we replace you with a double leader? 28.7. Which is 0.2 higher than having a maid. What the heck? Okay, so like legitimately, this is my best team setup right now. With my current team, my best team setup is 6 double generals, a double leader 3, a double light speed protagonist, and also a god protagonist. What the heck is my team? Is it worth cloning another one of these? Do I want to get 5 divines? That is actually absurd. This is my best team setup. I have 3 DPSs with us just way too many supports. What the heck? No, I'm guessing let's go see what we can clone next. I want to see how long stuff takes. If I were to clone this guy, it would take me 269 hours, which with my best team setup without that unit, because he would be the one cloning, would take about 23 hours for me to clone. It's currently Thursday. So that might be worth it actually. Alternatively, I could clone another Darab, which with the full boost would take 15 hours. All right, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and just start cloning the light speeds, and then I'm going to roll on the Reen to make it a double generals. Well, 5 then. I'd much rather get like an extra one of these. I want to get as many of these as possible for the time boost, because the more of these I have, the higher my time boost is overall. If I can get as many of these as possible, that would be for the best. So I'm going to go ahead and start cloning this unit. And let's lower it by 50%. My lord, this is going to be so expensive Robux-wise, but it's going to be worth it. It's going to save me way too much time trying to like roll double light speeds later, because this event's not going to be around for too much longer. I should hopefully be able to dupe it maybe like 1 or 2 more times additional to this one. And I guess I'll go back to sitting in the time chamber with my time team until this unit is done, both of these. Because I do know about checking DPS, but I don't really care too much about that because my team currently is more of a joke than anything because I don't have my DPS units yet. That is why I had so many generals and leaders on my team. It's just because I currently don't have DPS units that replace them. It's been a few hours and both of the limitless units are now done. Let's go ahead and withdraw both of these. And just for heads up, there's currently 8 days and 14 hours left on this one. So we are making good progress on this unit. But hey, we have 2 new divines to play around with. Neither one of them are max level, so they are a little bit weak right now. But I can just go ahead and do this to increase their strength by a whole bunch. So there we go. Went up by a whole lot. Same with this one. Much, much stronger. Now, let's go ahead. I do have quite a bit of rerolls, 3,300. So I want to go ahead and spin on this Daiso, and I want to see if we can get light speed again. And depending on how many rerolls we have left, we might try to go for light speed on the Reen also. But if we don't have that many, then I'll go ahead and just get like double general, I guess. I'm not too sure. But let's do it. Let's hopefully get light speed quite fast. And hey, we paid out. In just under 2,000 rolls, we managed to get it. So there we go. Another double light speed, which currently is kind of weak, but it'll get stronger once I level it up. So with 1.6 left, I'm guessing I'm going to go ahead and spin for Reen to be a double general. Now, the reason why I'm going for double general instead of double light speed on this unit, even though it's a very, very good unit, it's the second best divine in the game. The reason why is because it's my only extra divine at all. And at the rate that I'm cloning double light speeds, I'm hoping to clone at least 1 or 2 more additional to this one. That's going to give me 3, maybe even 4 of these units, which is quite a bit, considering the strength also. They do 2.1 Y damage currently. So with 5 of those, there's 1 here, currently cloning 1, so that'd be 3. Then if I do 2 more, that'd be 5 in total. That would be half of my team, and the other half currently is like these right here. And there might as well be 1 more double general. And if anything, I'll get more divines later. So I'll just roll for a different trade on here. But you can only get generals right now. Let's go ahead and spin for double general. I'll also be spinning for light speed, I guess. So if I get light speed before general, then I'll go ahead and go for double light speed. Because I might as well. I have nothing else to spin on anyway. Not currently, at least. Let's do that real quick. All right, there we go. Already rolled general. So let's go ahead and roll the second trait. And hopefully we get general. Otherwise, I hope we get, I'm guessing, light speed. I don't care either way, because either way, the unit's going to be insanely helpful. And there we go. Already rolled it again. So I'll go ahead and keep that. My team's very scuffed. Like most of my divines I have currently are double generals. I got 5 of them now, which I think is a decent balance. Right now, it's kind of stupid, but I'm more preparing for the future because there's not really anything in the game right now other than the impossible that like require like damage. So I'm more preparing for the future because you're not gonna be able to get these generals later. That, and I'm also just getting a bunch of these light speeds soon. So hopefully by the time this event ends, I will have a few more of these going. I kind of want my team to be the 2 Luffys, a bunch of double light speeds, and then my double generals. Whatever like the perfect balance is for DPS type of thing. But I think this is the end of the video because this is all I can really do. The only thing I'm not going to really be showing in any of the videos is I'm going to be duping a ton of these light speeds, getting all of them done. So imagine I did that in this video. I'll have maybe 3 more of them maybe by the time the event's gone. But hey, we have made an insane amount of progress. I'm very, very excited with how this all turned out. We are much, much stronger than we were yesterday, even with my really scuffed team setup, my lord.